Here's some time for y'all to get on up in here. Y'all some time to get up in here. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Irocc Zilla. My very good friend, Lil Ruffhouse's Kodak, asked me to go live so I can discuss certain matters with y'all. I told him I would oblige. Because what are real friends for? So, with that being said, I'll add him. And then we'll wait for some people to get in so they can ask questions. Or this is something what all we need to be doing. Alright?
What's up? They let me join yours. So they on some whole shit on mine. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Because I got that guideline, boy.
It's cool as long as we can still make something work. That's all I ask.
Right? How you doing, my brother?
Shit in a better headspace right now.
Than you was yesterday, huh?
Yes, sir. That shit crazy.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
That shit
If y'all just now tuning in, make sure y'all share the show. We're going to be talking about some real industry insider stuff. Tag a manager, tag an artist, tag a record exec, tag a songwriter, tag a music marketer, tag a music advertiser, tag a music administrator, tag a record label, tag a PRO, tag a producer.
Yes, sir. Bring all those folks in because a lot of y'all was questioning and just was wondering, Grammys. Because I know that's kind of far, huh? That's kind of far from boys in Kansas City and shit. That kind of sound like a dream. It kind of sound too distant. But guess what?
We gonna bring it home for y'all. Not only are we gonna bring it home today in this broadcast with no nonsense, no spin. Not only are we gonna bring it home, we're gonna show y'all how it came home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I think a little bit of what y'all don't know about this process, this award process, is when it comes to the Grammys, you don't go to them, they come to you.
Facts. Tap in.
They come to you.
I'm sharing this bitch over and over again. They need to come on in.
Yeah. We're going to give them a little time to get in. I'll be seeing you in a couple hours, my friend.
Yeah, sir. And for the people, we got some more goodies on the way. If you love that Dun Dada.
Yeah, man.
We got the deluxe.
Donda.
The Donda.
Yeah.
Donda. The top Dun Dada Shala. That Dun Dada.
Yeah, I already know, man.
The deluxe is on the way.
Don't get it twisted. Hey, Donda is the original Donda, much respect to Kanye, is nominated for Album of the Year by the Grammys. It's Album of the Year. So with that being said, you feel me? We playing with the Album of the Year. You feel me? With an abbreviation of the Album of the Year. But I'll get right to it for the people. So I woke up October the 22nd. That's 8 days ago, right?
Yes, it do.
This is my email for the people. And that says agreement. There's agreement in this email. So when I click on the agreement, the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science licensing agreement. Now, if I gotta tell y'all what a licensing agreement is, if Facebook wants your music, then they have to pay for a compulsory license in order to pay for it. They gotta pay somebody. If I listen to Lil Ruffhouse on iTunes, the only reason why Lil Ruffhouse catalog is on iTunes because iTunes and the Apple company they got a license from Lil Ruff Houses in order to play his music on their website. So that's just a little quick thing. So National Academy of Recording Arts and Science, y'all see that, right? I just pulled up this contract from my email. So let's read it. Dear Publishing Society, this company has extended its licensing service agreement with the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science, Inc. You have the opportunity to continue to commerce or license your songs to Norris as the following. Licensee, the National Academy for Recording Arts and Science in Delaware Corporation. What does that say? The Grammys.
Right.
So up until this point, so far, I know y'all like, this nigga ain't talking about the Grammys. Well, when you get this kind of opt-in notice, and we can click that link right there, and if we click it, we can see where it takes us to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because you can't fake this part.
Mm-hmm. I love the suspense. That motherfucker loading.
Wow.
What they say, the suspense is killing me, G.
The El Suspenso. I'm sorry, y'all. This is everything in this house is on this internet, but
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there, y'all. Ain't that beautiful?
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I gotta be mindful that, nigga, they are looking in the trenches. You have to remember, Mozzie Sleepwalking made it to Black Panther. Did you know how
Black
mind-blowing
Panther,
that
that's
was?
crazy.
That was
That's
mind-blowing
crazy.
to hear hood music that's in the streets on a big movie. Do you know how many copies Black Panther sold?
Especially to think that he wouldn't have got that Black Panther movie if Red Dot would have never bought him to Kansas City. Because Red Dot would blew him up. He even say that on his on BET. He say Red Dot bought me to Kansas City when I was fresh out and gave me like 10 bands, 5 for a show, 5 for an album. And I used that money to propel me to do this music shit. So, all right, y'all. Y'all know, reporting live from the trenches. So, share the tons of times. Thank you very much, Emma. That's our other leg. So, basically, all right, so let me continue to read. So, the licensee is the Grammys. The purpose to license your songs in the U.S. for Norris on-demand streaming service in connection with member voting processes for applicable annual Grammy Awards. This enables Norris to reproduce, digitally transmit, and distribute your songs embodied in a sound recording to only voting members of Norris for a limited period of time in order to assist the voting members with selecting a nominee for the Grammys. I'm going to read that again.
Wow.
The purpose of this license, just in case you don't know what a license is, we're breaking it down niggonometry. We're breaking it down for scholars, for all those in between, from CEOs to motherfucking COOs, from niggas with holes in their J's to niggas that take PJs, from niggas that's in their PJs to niggas that's living on PJs that getting head in pajamas. This is for your mama, okay? Real nigga shit. This has never been done before in the A16 area of 64127. It says, licensee, National Academy for Recording Arts and Science at Delaware Corporation. The Yammy. The purpose, to license your songs in the U.S. and use of Norris on-demand streaming services in connection with the member voting process of the applicable annual Grammy Awards. This enables Norris to reproduce, digitally transmit, and distribute your songs embodied in the sound recording to only voting member process to only voting members of Norris for a limited period of time in order to assist the voting members with selecting a nominee for the Grammy.
Do y'all get that?
Royalties. Norris will obtain 100% grants of licenses for on-demand streams. And this is talking about the terms and the opt-in, and that you have to have it done by a certain time. Any questions, you go to client services, okay?
To put it in layman terms, they didn't see what we did and picked it up and said, if y'all want to play ball, we want y'all to play ball, but this is how you do it. So the people that are in charge of the Grammys, the ARs, the ones that's out here outsourcing for music, they done found us and said this.
Facts. Okay, now this is another thing I'm about to do. Okay? Another thing I'm about to do. I'm going to let this bitch read exactly why I got to participate in the Grammys. Because guess what? I'm a real nigga, but on top of that, nigga, I like to see where the information comes from and how it's possible, okay? The company is called Rumblefish. Now, I'm telling y'all the name of that company, and that's all I'm saying in that capacity, because I signed non-disclosure agreements with Rumblefish. So I'm not going to talk about that, but what I'm about to let y'all listen to is public. It's actually on the public website without any without even logging in. And this is super. So the Grammys, right? They use a third party company in order to find them the creme de la creme of people who make music.
Just
right?
like A&Rs do for these major labels to put it in terms.
You can't come to them unsolicited. They only take their pool of talent from one person that they trust. Okay? So that's why I say you gotta know the right people in order to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So listen to this. It's short. Y'all can listen to it. Thank y'all. If y'all paying attention, if y'all tapping in right now, you feel me? We giving y'all that uncut.
Cause we need love. We don't need haters. I need love. I don't need haters.
This nigga spitting.
I smoke King flavors.
This nigga spitting.
I'm a god, nigga. Yeah. Zilla. Down. Kennedy.
That's my nigga right there.
He was
easy verse. You feel me? Now he a sucker.
Yeah.
All right. Get a blunt roll. This should start. Every second.
And it's for the people who don't believe that we can do it. We're showing you that you can do it. You gotta believe in yourself. Even when you don't believe in yourself. Now that's tough. You gotta believe in yourself even when you don't believe in yourself. That's tough.
Real shit.
Ruff,
there we go.
a division of the Harry Fox Agency and the nation's leading provider of rights administration services for the music industry, has once again collaborated with the Recording Academy, internationally known for the Grammy Awards, to license on-demand listening services for its voting members. For the 12th consecutive year, Rumblefish has provided licensing research and clearance service for all Grammy-nominated tracks posted for voting member consideration. The time-sensitive process of researching more than 5,800 tracks to provide license clearance for over 3,000 songs in 76 diverse Grammy categories, ranging from pop to world music, was made possible by Rumblefish's powerful database, sophisticated industry knowledge, and extensive publisher relationships.
Woo.
In addition, Rumblefish leveraged its connectivity with independent music publishers to track down shares in varied categories that spanned from rap and blues to instrumental and new age. Each year, the Rumblefish team works seamlessly to ensure licensed music is made available to our voting members for Grammy consideration, said Neil Portnow, President, CEO of the Recording Academy.
Rumblefish.
Their passion and knowledge, along with their unparalleled resources and reach, not only accelerates the intricate process but solidifies their position as best in the business for licensing and rights management services. Rumblefish is proud to continue its tradition of supporting the Recording Academy's Grammy voting process, said Michael Simon, President and CEO of the Irocc Agency. As the trusted service provider for more than a decade, the alignment reinforces Rumblefish's position as home to the world's largest, most diverse and authoritative database of musical works. And we're thrilled to be a part of the project. About Rumblefish. Rumblefish, the Rights Administration Division of the Irocc.
We're going to stop it right there. We're stopping it right there. Yeah.
That was a lot of knowledge.
We're going to stop right there. I feel like I gave y'all enough. But basically what they just said in a nutshell is for the 12th consecutive year, Rumblefish has provided licenses, research, and calculation service for the Grammy. You know, and in addition, Rumblefish leverages its collective with the independent music publishers to track down shares of various catalogs, span rap, blues, instrumental, and new age. Each year, Rumblefish team works seamlessly to ensure licensed music is made available to the Grammy voting member process. You feel me? So right there, if you're able to see anything, this company Rumblefish is the company that the Grammy Awards has been trusting for the last 12 years to say, we want to vote out of stuff that y'all are a part of because y'all are the industry's leader when it comes to people having their shit together, essentially.
Yeah.
And you can only partner with these people if you have your shit together. And fortunately, me and Ruff House got our shit together big time.
In the words of Nipsey, rest in peace, this shit took hard work and dedication because it was more than just putting songs together. You got Zilla with the marketing plan, with the marketing schemes on how to make shit pop. Then at the same time, going through the various avenues to find the correct paperwork and contracts to make this happen. So it goes beyond just making a good song. That's just like a baby step. That's like a crawl compared to all of the steps you got to actually make.
Right. I feel like a lot of y'all always like going in the studio like, hey, we're going to try to come up with the best next song. But y'all already had the next best song, but y'all didn't do nothing with it. You feel me? So y'all thing to do is lock in the studio and just keep creating music where me and Bro's music is around 95 countries, completely registered, recognized amongst Sony, Universal, and Warner. Ain't nobody else around here can say that. You feel me? So y'all gotta tap in with that plug to the industry that we got. On top of that, we spend just as much time and we got just as much love for the art of actually creating music than everybody else whose catalog is way longer than ours. Niggas that make, you feel me, 10 albums a year, 20 albums a year. We got just as much love for it, but what we know is that you can fall too much on the creative side, and guess what, nigga? That creative side isn't even registered. So we rather give y'all just as good hits, creative hits, good music, but make sure that our paperwork is together and we're ready for these movies and these commercials and you feel me, these Grammys and these everything that we got coming for us. Like, you feel me?
And I know a lot of you people ain't up to par, and that's why some of the talk sound foreign. It sounds like you can't understand it. And that's if you can't understand what's being said, that just really means you got to put in some more traction in the business side of it. because what we're talking about, it's a lot of information, but we're still learning. We telling y'all basic information. We still at the beginning of growing and learning all of this shit. And for you people that need to see the blueprint or to see how real it is, just go to Google and type in our names and see how that looks. See how it looks when you Google Irocc Zilla. See how it looks when you Google Lil Ruff House's Kodak. Like, it's not just, here go their Facebook link. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just plain Jane. It's business oriented, and it took a lot to get here. It took a lot of studying. It took a lot of money. It took a lot of frustration, a lot of depression.
And it do take money. Like, everybody want the views, everybody want the notoriety, but it do take money. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, man, is if you get your paperwork backwards, your views will go up. Cause right now, like, I got 40, 50,000 views on. On YouTube, my views go up every day. Every day. And it's all because of the machine that's taking place. The machine. It's a machine. You feel me?
And
like these other guys, they would have y'all believe that they got lit and they got rich. Like,
no.
I don't want to falsely make y'all believe that. Like, bro, I signed a lot of contracts, and because of the contracts, I got a lot of money coming in. And man, I'm using that money to blow me up. It ain't like a nigga just got like viral or some shit like that. Nah, this shit costs money. And in the sense, the longer y'all niggas think that somebody gonna come through and make y'all lit or something, the longer y'all gonna be on the hamster wheel. Like, nigga, we spend money. Just like Drake spend money. Just like y'all, Ye spend money. Just like any other major spend money. You know, you can't just put it out and expect for it to do something. Like, now you got to put a bag behind that shit.
And shout out to my boy Hustle Muscle, who just made a post recently. And that post said, people want $1 million from their music, but spent zero amount of dollars investing into it. But that's what they want to get out of it. And in this world, outside of just the music, just business in general, you have to put skin in the game. You have to pay to play. It's no other way. That should be that should be our slogan. You have to pay to play. It ain't no other way.
Real shit. Just like, if you want to take advantage of your masters, of licensing, of your publishing money, when you come around this way, you're going to pay. You're going to pay by putting skin in the game. You're going to pay by doing interviews. You're going to pay by motherfucking investment if you come in on a showroom floor. You feel me? Like, it's gonna cost us because we spent years building infrastructure. We spent years getting licenses for our company.
And one thing,
I know some of y'all don't know the first thing about a license for a company.
And one thing I want you to know and rejoice and celebrate this. What we doing is a big move. And guess what? Zilla always on every song say this is for Kansas City. So the shit that's been nominated or being looked at, they know where it's coming from because it's said on every track, damn near every song. Nigga coming live from the streets, nigga, Kansas City, Missouri, every time. So like, this is for the town. Like, so y'all need to, you know, this is a celebration not just for me and him, but for us as a total. Because the more that we can get done and the more that they look this way, we can make them, if we get control, we can make them pay attention to what we need them to pay attention to. And our city is full of talent. So a lot of people is making traction from the city.
When you click the link,
like a lot of people making traction from the city, but it's really hardly that you hear the same artists that's making traction say anything about Kansas City, even in their good songs. So like, yeah, you see that? Do y'all see that up there? That's not fabricated. That's not made. That's not, what's that? Photo cropped. What the people do? Photoshop. It ain't none of that. That is legit. That's the website. That's the page. That's the people that reached out. That's who we are in business with and talking to. And
Facts. Just like niggas tried to come for us and say that we didn't have nothing to do with the fucking King Kong or Godzilla shit. Like, bro, I got a fucking contract with Warner saying that we going half on the bread.
if you go
So
to
what?
Google,
How more in business do you have to be with a nigga for them to acknowledge, nigga, that y'all splitting money?
if you go
Like,
to
damn,
Google,
what the fuck y'all want them to do? Fucking come sit on my fucking lap? Shit.
if you go to Google,
No, we
type
reached
in
out by the Grammys. How can
Irocc
y'all try to deny it now and say that it's not real?
If you go to
Like,
Google
why?
and if you type in Irocc Zilla, all of the information that you need to know when it comes to legit websites are in the right places under the right names. Even on YouTube, if you go to the video that we put together for the commercial for King Kong versus Godzilla, you will see in the copyrights that Warner Brothers is in on it.
Facts.
So
Facts.
you can go and look these things up.
And they didn't cease and desist, nigga. They said, keep going. Let's get money together. Okay?
You can look these things up. That's how you can know that this shit is factual. Like a lot of people
we get paid from it.
A lot of
we
people
get a whole check from it.
Hey,
I can show y'all, nigga, where we getting paid from it right now.
Oh yeah. A lot of people can say this and can say that, but if they don't have no digital footprint to show you.
Watch this. Watch this. These niggas cap too much, nigga. We gonna bust their brain tonight.
So
we gonna show them
digital
on that video, nigga, where we're collecting money off that bitch, nigga. Real dollars, nigga. Right now.
There's a real digital footprint. So it's like you can see what we're talking about without us talking about it. Business of music. What up, Bad Luck?
Say it right there at the login, don't it?
Bad Luck in the building. That's another entrepreneur that be pushing strong that people don't hardly support, but he's still going.
Yeah, Bad Luck. I be seeing Bad Luck be pushing too. Get up on this, Bad Luck. You drop videos, it's free game, cuz I ain't charging, nigga. It's free game, free money. Nigga, I told the Isaiah nigga with the drought movie the same shit. You feel me? That's a blessing. A blessing to put it in your pocket. A blessing to put it in your pocket. Niggas gotta sign non-disclosure agreements when niggas be around niggas. Just because it be too much motherfucking industry secrets. Industry secrets, nigga, is about the pie. It's about the meat of the game. You can let the rest of these niggas run around like chickens with their head cut off spending money on bullshit and only put themselves in the one prospect of the game, or you can get a real game god that can see the whole thing and put itself in there to eat off of everything. And that's what we doing. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's God. You a God. You a man. You feel me? So right here, you feel me? That's what we do. Ain't no capping our rap. You feel me?
And shout out to Facebook for contacting me today, talking business. And they was liking what was being said. And for the people that might even feel some type of way about that, about nigga Facebook didn't call you, I screenshotted Facebook calling me and posted. Then I
seen that.
And I also recorded our conversation. So I got the whole conversation recorded that I had with Facebook speaking about business terms on dealing with them. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing because they are watching. And the only thing we trying to tell you is get your paperwork together because that's what is the thing that's opening doors. Nobody want to do business with somebody who don't know how to do business. Rather, if it's music, if it's drugs, if it's
bro, they're not gonna offer you nothing.
Like a real business person don't want to talk to somebody who is not business oriented. And to put it in more layman's terms, a person that knows how to have sex don't want to fuck a virgin.
Facts. They want somebody experience.
They want to have
gonna make them
time.
come in 2 seconds.
They wanna be able to enjoy what they do and not be a teacher the whole time. So like just to put it in that type of language.
Very secure logins. Very secure logins.
Oh yeah.
By the way.
They secure the tail because I try to log into my shit with Hefe and they gave me some. I gotta call a couple of people before I get in. They like, you gotta make a couple of calls first. I'm like, damn, my brother got me in. Here go the number. Like, here go my confirmation. They still like,
Right.
that ain't good enough. He in, but you still got to talk about you. I'm like, okay.
Y'all see this in real time, right? In real time, right?
And that shit
Y'all
went
see
up.
y'all get a check from Facebook, right? Y'all see that
Oh,
Facebook bag, right?
oh.
But I ain't gonna overload y'all. But that's real money, though.
And I remember when that shit
Now I'm gonna
only
tell
said
you.
$6, so it's still rising. I remember when it said $6, it's rising. Look, and none of this shit could be fabricated. Do you see this page loading up on a click? None of it could be fabricated. This is all, look, ID content. And they tell them the percentage. So the percentage is good. We at a 95% right now. That is
Off of
still
what
going to keep
song?
going up.
Off of what song? Off of what song?
Oh, and that's the
Off of what
commercial.
video?
That's the commercial that we made.
But they saying we're not getting paid off of it because we don't own it.
And guess who in partnership with that commercial? Warner Brothers.
Facts. Big facts.
So it's like getting this paperwork shit. And for years, for people who know me, for years, I kept asking, why you ain't drop music? Why you saw this, you saw that? Why I can't hear no music? And for years, I've been telling y'all, I've been trying to find out the paperwork part of it, the business part of it, because it's only 10% talent and it's 90% business. If you, let me put that in layman's terms. If you have 90%, if you got $90, do you give a fuck about that $10? That $10 is just $10. You could lose that $10. That can go to McDonald's, that can go to anything. But that 90 though, that's where the focus is going to be at. Nobody tripping off the $10. That's just a meal.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's all y'all put 100 into that 10. That's why niggas ain't winning. Because a nigga putting 100 into that 10 and ain't putting nothing into that 90.
Yeah.
And you gotta touch that 90. I'm sorry. I know it's uncharted territory, nigga. Like, nah, I'm the talent. How somebody else gotta do all that? You're right. I'm building a corporation, nigga, to do all that for everybody to streamline that process. And I want to do it. I built the company to do it.
Yeah.
Because I fully understand that people don't want to do it. So, but if you come over here, you're going to work still. You might not have to trip off of no paperwork, but nigga, you going to definitely go to work.
You're going to have to work. You're going to have to put in the work of a boss because we don't want employees. We creating bosses. And you got to want to be a boss because nobody going to, as this age that we are entering, no one wants to hold you by the hand and do everything because we have children. And as an adult, that comparison, I got to take care of my child. I got to teach my child how to be a person and how to do things and how to do this. I should not have to take that same thing I have to do for an adolescent for an adult. Whoa, that bitch say $64. What's that on? That bitch say $64.
Yeah, for 12,000 views. So let's see.
And another thing for you artists, nigga, that shit sound bogus as hell, y'all. Paying for views or whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. That is part of business of putting skin in the game. How do you think that you can break out of the algorithm of your own
number one song? My number one song.
Ice Cold Blue God.
Nope.
Oh, Godzilla versus King Kong. Hold on, it was a little blurry over here.
With almost $9.
And
that's what I'm saying. They back because nigga, it's more views than that. So they're back. Like this shit backed up by 4 months. So these ain't even accurate. This is backed up. They owe us some money. They owe us some views.
They still counting up the rest of the views.
Yeah, they still nigga back in last year and shit, nigga. We still waiting on the bag. You feel me? But just know it's coming in.
Look, this is money being generated. Y'all waiting to see
Right.
millions of dollars. Only time people get millions of dollars is when the label has millions of dollars to pay the artist, and that artist
Right.
have to
Because they done
sell.
spent millions
They
of
have
dollars.
to sell
You
merchandise. They have to sell
right.
albums before they can make money off of the shit that
Fact.
they are doing. They gotta pay
If they're
that
showing
whole
if
bill
they're
back.
showing you millions, if they're showing you millions, they're showing you literally a return on their investment. If they're showing you millions, it's because they spent millions and this is what they made back. If they're showing you 5 million, it's because they spent 1.5 million and they made 5 million. Point blank period. That's what y'all get to see. Y'all get to see the profit.
Yeah. Then when y'all see these artists that
It
signed
ain't
to
come from
labels,
zero.
then y'all see these artists that
Right.
signed to labels, then you see the big checks, you see the chains. Guess what? Let me put it in layman's terms of what you're seeing. You are seeing, I'm from the hood.
I don't go in there.